here's another look at the wild weather caught on camera in Palm Beach County.
The powerful winds lifting up, flipping nearby cars, sending them flying into the air like nothing. Local 10's Trent Kelly, he's picking up our live team coverage in Palm Beach Gardens.
According to neighbors out here, that tornado appeared to touch down just after 5:30 last night, leaving a trail of damage behind. Here in this neighborhood off US 1 in Palm Beach Gardens, you can see several toppled trees, lots of debris still littering the road. Off to the side, there's a car that got banged up by some of those fallen tree limbs. Just behind that, there's also a large dumpster that came to a rest inches away from a house. Several families here still sitting in the dark this morning as many of them now begin the tedious process of cleaning up this mess.
Oh my God, it's like right in front of, oh my.
Cars thrown into the air.
That is a tornado.
Neighbors watching as a tornado appears to touch down in Palm Beach Gardens.
Sound like a freight train at our house.
Residents later surveying the damage, finding cars stacked on top of each other, a dumpster thrown into another vehicle, many feeling grateful they were able to walk away.
We saw one of the light poles fly by my bedroom window, and we grabbed her and ran into my closet and just waited it out there.
When you first came back and you saw all of this damage, what was your first thought?
I mean, it's well, it's like a shock. I was on shock.
This family just now beginning to assess and clean up some of the damage. According to this homeowner, he says his wife and his 7-year-old son were both inside this house when that tornado came tearing through, busting out their windows. His wife hurting her knee and had to be taken to the hospital. His 7-year-old son, though, was okay.
I work in like 4 or 5 minutes away from here, and I come in fast I can, and I find my little son hugging with my wife, and you know they like crying and everything.
Crews spending hours working on power lines as police shut down roads covered in debris.
Never seen anything like this happen, ever. Cars piled up, boats, 25-foot boat up in a tree. You don't see that kind of stuff all the time.
And at its peak last night, we know about 7,500 residents in this area were left without power. You can see, though, crews still hard at work this morning trying to get many of those areas back online. We know some local fire officials and local police officers from the Palm Beach Gardens area have also been out in these communities, driving from street to street, continuing to assess some of this damage. Crews from the National Weather Service will likely be out here as well as they try to determine exactly how strong that tornado was last night. For now, that is the latest from Palm Beach Gardens. I'm Trent Kelly, Local 10 News.